As I always say, I am very, very humbled and very happy, and I want to thank each and every one of you because I have hit 2,000 subscribers. I originally was not going to make a video about this, but there's going to be some changes here, very small ones, and I wanted to let you guys know. And I do want to thank each and every one of you, especially the people who have been here from the beginning, which I shouted out before in my 1,000 subscribers video. Now, I know a lot of you who are watching this video are new subscribers. First of all, welcome. Second of all, I thank you for subscribing to my channel. And in case you don't know, this channel is basically Geekdom 101. What I like to focus on is my 3 favorite franchises as far as genre franchises go: Dragon Ball, Star Wars, and Marvel. Mostly it's a Dragon Ball channel because I feel like my knowledge of Dragon Ball is far and away much higher than my knowledge of Marvel or Star Wars, but I'm a fan of all 3. I've been watching Dragon Ball for almost 2 decades. I was actually watching the show before it even aired on television in this country, and therefore I bring a unique perspective, kind of an old school perspective to the show. And because of that, I do tend to lean more towards the Japanese version of Dragon Ball. However, as I've learned throughout the years, at the end of the day, we're all Dragon Ball fans, and we can all socialize and communicate and talk about our favorite show because it is my favorite show. So, before I go any further with some shout-outs I'm going to give to other YouTubers, I just want to say that my AskFM is open. Finally, AskFM is open. Check out ask.fm/geekdom101. That's where you will leave your questions. Does not have to be Dragon Ball related, but of course, that's what I know best. But still, leave me a question. I'll be happy to answer it. I also, on the side, I do study a little bit of psychology. I love studying that kind of stuff as well, so I might be able to help you out with that too. Anything you want, just ask me on the AskFM. Now, this week's Q&A is probably going to be taking questions from the comment section of last week's Q&A, but starting next week, go ahead and leave your comments there on the AskFM. And of course, like I've said before, check out my website, superfriendsuniverse.com. If you are bored, if you have a long commute, there's no reason at all for you to be bored. We've got E3 coverage going on right now, which by the time some of you hear this, it might already be over, but it's on there. We've also got videos. We've got podcasts. No reason for you to be bored if you go to superfriendsuniverse.com. Me and my partners on the website provide you all kinds of entertainment, movie reviews, all kinds of stuff to keep you entertained. But let's talk about the channel. So again, if you are a new subscriber, welcome. I would like you to check out what I feel is my magnum opus, my best work. Check out the Dragon Ball In-Depth series. I will be dropping a new Dragon Ball In-Depth coming up Monday. And it's going to be the longest and biggest, that's what she said, Dragon Ball In-Depth ever. And it's going to be about the history of the Dragon Balls, the entire history of how they work. I'm going to analyze some plot holes. I'm going to talk about certain things that don't make any sense, which I guess would be a plot hole. Check that out Monday on this channel. In the meantime, this week I will be focusing on Dragon Ball Super topics and news, although I do have a what if dropping later this week that I did with Mike from Laughingstock Media. Shoutouts to Mike. So let's do some shoutouts for YouTubers who have definitely helped me out and who I've enjoyed collaborating with. First of all, first and foremost, big shout out to my YouTube partner, heterosexual YouTube partner. Not that there's anything wrong with that if you're not. Super JAYAIN. Check out his channel. Super JAYAIN. We get together. We do talk Dragon Ball. It's like a podcast. You can listen to that if you have a long commute, like I've said before, or you just minimize the window and listen to us talk about Dragon Ball. It's a lot of fun. And I did record an all-star Talk Dragon Ball, which is got BLACKENFIST and Mike also on there. And Josh is supposed to be there too, but like he said in his video and I said in the description, he had to go to work. And that's my next shout-out. Big shout-out to Josh from Dragon Ball Nation. If you're not subscribed to him, go ahead and do it. The thing about Josh is he's very, very intelligent, and the big thing that many folks might not know about Josh is that he's really, really funny. I was talking to him a couple of nights ago. He was just cracking me up. It's very hard to make me laugh on that level, but I'm thinking about it right now. This guy is genuinely funny. Like, he has a lot of charisma, so go check out Dragon Ball Nation. Also, QAAMAN, of course. I have gotten to know QAAMAN very well on a personal level here in the past few weeks, days, whatever. He is he's a much, much nicer guy than you could even imagine. I know I've seen tons of people put him over on YouTube. He really does work hard. This guy puts hours and hours and hours into his videos. He's got 110,000 subscribers as of this recording, and he deserves each and every one of them, and I do mean that. Because I've seen the guy do it. I actually watched him edit this stuff in Antarctica in front of me. And 8 hours to do some of these videos, yo. It really is like a job. And that's one thing a lot of you guys may not know, but putting these videos together does take a lot of work and a lot of time. Also, of course, BLACKENFIST. BLACKENFIST is funny because BLACKENFIST reminds me of the friends that I had when I would tape trade Dragon Ball Z. Just a real passion and a real knowledge for the series, second to almost none. So definitely check out BLACKENFIST. Another very, very humble guy. So if you're not subscribed, you should be. I do believe that there is a crop of new Dragon Ball YouTubers coming up. These are just a few of them. I would put myself into that category, yes. And if everything goes right, we should grow our audiences significantly, or so I hope. But of course, it all depends on you. So definitely spread the word about all of us on social media. Get some people hooked. Bring them in. We're going to have some great conversation. What I try to do with my videos is I try to make them very interactive. If you look at the comment section of my videos, you'll notice that I try to respond to just about everybody, or at least give them a thumbs up. Sometimes I have no words, so I haven't been responding to everybody, but I do try to respond to everybody. So if you are new to the channel, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what interests you. Give me some constructive criticism, because I want to make this better, and the only way to make it better is by listening to you. Anyways, I'm not done yet. I have a couple more shout-outs. Also, some shout-outs also to some up-and-coming YouTubers. Megaman33570, did a couple shows with him. Dr. Love, of course, the legendary Dr. Love, with a PhD in being loving. So check that out. Of course, it's over 9,000 productions and Platinum TDX. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, throw your questions over in the AskFM. And once again, thank you very much. Spread the word about the channel on social media. Blast it if you have to. I'm going to work my hardest to give you what you want. So again, very humbled, very thankful, and I will catch you guys down the road.